My name is Adam Studnicki, and I'm the General Counsel and Chief Compliance Officer. In this video, we're going to talk about why you should do estate planning and why you should do it now. According to Smart Money magazine, if you have some assets, maybe just a car and some nice furniture or minor children, you still need an estate plan, even if taxes are not an issue. But 56% of Americans do not have any estate planning documents in place. And only 23% of American adults over age 50 have a trust. Why do so few people engage in active estate planning? Well, some people think they just don't have enough assets. They think it's something only for the rich. Other people think it costs too much. You have to go to an attorney and spend thousands of dollars to get an estate plan in place. And some people think it's just too complicated. They don't understand the process and what it takes to get the job done. Let me tell you a little secret. Everybody already has an estate plan. It's either your plan or the government's plan for you. So let me ask you two questions. Who do you want to make the decisions over your assets? You or the government? And the other question is, how much of your estate do you want to be paid to courts and lawyers, as opposed to having that money go to your family, your beneficiaries, your favorite charity? So what happens if you don't have estate planning documents, or if you have a will? Well, your estate is going to go through a process called probate. Probate is a court action that determines what happens to your assets after you die. So the courts decide who receives your assets. Now, if you have a will, you still have to go through the probate process, which is a public proceeding. Your private financial information become public record. The process can take 3 months, 4 months, 6 or more months, could take a year or more. Most states have minimum periods of time where creditors need to receive notice and have the opportunity to respond. So your family has to wait months before receiving the assets. If you have assets in more than one state, let's say you have a house in one state and a timeshare you bought in another state, well, you're going to have to start 2 probate actions. You need a probate action in every state in which assets are located. And probate's expensive. It can cost thousands of dollars in costs and fees. You may need to give legal notices for creditors and other parties. You may have to post a bond. All of that costs money. There may be fees to a personal representative, attorney's fees. That's usually a very large chunk of probate costs. And you may need to get appraisals done for your assets. So the total cost of probate, the ballpark range, depending on what state you live in, the size of your estate, could be 1% to 8%. And by estate, I mean the overall value of everything you own. The total cost of probate may be in the range of $3,000 to $24,000. Could be less than that, could be even more than that. That's the general range. So what's the solution? Solution is the revolutionary website for online estate planning. The documents have been developed over a 20-year period working with estate planning professionals across the entire country. Easy to use online platform that walks you through the entire process of creating your documents. The process is very fast. You can create your documents in about 1 hour, and you can do that at your computer. It's completely online. You can do that in the privacy of your own home. It's very flexible. You can change your documents later if your decisions change or if your circumstances change. It's very affordable. Remember what we talked about, the thousands or tens of thousands of dollars that it can cost to go through a probate process. The documents are comprehensive. It's a full estate planning package. And really, it's an ultimate gift. It's peace of mind for you, and it eases burdens for your family. Do it now. Don't delay. Take control over your assets, and make sure that you create your estate plan and not have the default of the government deciding what happens to the assets that you've worked your whole life on. Make sure that you decide and not the government.